Shoutouts to Will Abdul Rahman X. He asked a question if I was gonna um, do a video on this TI thing. And yes, I was. I saw the videos. I was looking at other commentaries. I saw this commentary from, what's his name? Hassan Campbell. You know, and I agree with him. I agree with him. But I told you guys, well, Hassan Campbell, he was tackling the issue of Jay Prince not getting involved. You know, he was calling them out down there in Houston. I'll touch on that for a second. But T.I. did a video calling out, you know, the gangsters in Dallas, saying that, you know, this chick got beat up by this white guy on their watch, you know, and, you know, they've been practicing this gangster thing for so long, and they're quick to shoot up each other and this and that and yeah, whatever. Make no mistake, brothers. These celebrities, they watch our channels. Listen to their talking points. You'll see that their talking points resemble a lot of the talking points of us YouTubers. But anyway, I agree with T.I. somewhat, and then I disagree somewhat. I agree when he said that a lot of these guys, including himself, they've been practicing this gangster thing for so long, going at each other, you know, as soon as somebody does something to them who looks like them, a fellow black person, you know, without hesitation, they'll go at each other. And those have been the talking points of, you know, many YouTubers and people like Malcolm X and some of our freedom fighters. So I agree with that. Now, what I didn't agree with what he didn't do. He didn't single out Jay Prince. Now I'm going to touch on the Hassan Campbell thing. Hassan Campbell, he was calling out the Houston guys and calling out Jay Prince. Now, I agree. Because Willie D did an interview with DJ Vlad, and he was saying that Jay Prince is to be feared because he demands respect and all these things. And, you know, we see in comment sections a whole lot of people, you know, giving this whole lot of props to Jay Prince, and you should fear him or he'll get you, and all this type of stuff. With great power comes great responsibility. Jay Prince is as powerful as people say that he is. I mean, it's only fair for people to ask the question, how is it that this powerful guy isn't doing anything about black women getting beat up by white men in his state? I agree with people who asked that question, and T.I. didn't single out Jay Prince. Remember, T.I. took pictures with Jay Prince. They're either friends or associates, I don't know, but for some reason he forgot to single out the man who is considered as the most powerful black man in Texas. I don't agree with that, T.I. You should ask Jay Prince. Because Jay Prince said, I think it was in his Instagram thing, the last post he made about the chain and the YBN guy, he said that he had connects or he knows people in New York. Now, New York is very far from Texas. Dallas is in Texas. So Jay Prince should have connects in Dallas to help protect black women down there. But the thing is, I did a video last year when the whole Pusha T and Drake thing was going on, and I told you guys, I don't think Jay Prince gives a shit about black people or the culture. He's about making his money. Because when Drake was winning that beef, Jay Prince didn't come out saying nothing. But as soon as the blackface came out and Drake was now losing the beef and Jay Prince's money was on the line, his investment was on the line, that's when he went around doing all the interviews. Black people were crying out about this blackface thing. He didn't address it. He didn't care. He cared about his money. And with all the things that happened with Trayvon Martin and all these guys and Tamir Rice, there were no more tie calls. George Zimmerman is still alive, folks. no mop tie calls. But when a chain was missing, you guys knew what happened. Now, there was no chain involved with this female who got beat up by this white guy. So don't expect Jay Prince to get involved in that, brothers. He's not. There was no chain involved. He didn't invest in any money in this black female or any of these black females. So he's not going to do anything. But then again, I am not going to advocate for guys to give up their freedom or their lives for some of these black females. Because a lot of these black females put themselves in this position and they expect black men to clean up the mess. We all have one life. You do something stupid, you lose your life, that's on you. And if you see a black female or any female for that matter doing something stupid and she ends up suffering the consequence and you try to intervene and in the process you lose your life, you're a fucking clown and you deserve to die. What's going to happen now is this. You're going to have a bunch of people on YouTube, because black women are going to be pointing the fingers at black men. You're going to have a bunch of guys on YouTube saying, it's your job to protect the black woman. It's on your watch. No, you should do it. No, you should do it. No, it's you. No, it's you. No, we live all the way in Africa. You're in America. You should do it. No, we live in Georgia. You live in Texas. You should do it. You're going to have a back and forth, bickering, arguing, all this nonsense. Nothing is going to be done. I know for sure I'm not doing shit. I tell you guys all the time, I don't give a shit. But there's going to be a lot of arguing back and forth. Right? That's what's going to happen. But T.I. was right for calling out these gangsters. They get all the pussy anyway. These are who all these females want anyway. It's their job to protect these females. Of course it is. He was singling out gangsters. He wasn't singling out blue-collar brothers or guys who are not a part of that thug life thing. He was singling out the thugs, the tough guys. So he was right in singling out those guys. But they're still not going to do anything about it. Now, we might look at it and say, well, they're humans too. They don't want to die and stuff like that. I get that. But then they're quick to point the gun at each other. What is happening here is these guys are afraid of white men. They're afraid of white men. Like, come on. We know this. They're afraid of white men. Have you seen cops coming for some of these gangsters? Oh God, you would think these gangsters are sheep to how they're humble. But catch them in the street, going at another brother. They're no sheep, they're wolves. Wolves, raging bulls. Oh yes, they're afraid of these white guys. I would say even this chick, whatever her name is, who got beat up by this white guy, she had more balls than a lot of these guys. She punched this white guy. A lot of these black men will not swing a finger at these white guys. Hell no. Much less to lose their lives over defending a black woman against a white man. Are you crazy? This shit is funny as hell. But anyway, I'm not going to advocate for any of these guys to lose their lives over stupid shit that a black female has done. Because I wouldn't do it. I'm not going to do it. Call me a coward. I'm not doing it. I'll defend my sister or my cousin, and I'll defend them because, or my aunties, I'll defend my relatives because I don't come from a family of females who act stupid. That's different. If I had a relative who acts stupid, I'm not defending her. Hell no, I won't. But I'm not going to defend strong black independent women, nor white women who think they're masculine and they love feminism. No, defend yourself. Whatever happens to you happens to you. It's not my business. As worse, I'm not fucking you. That even makes it 1,000 times worse. Whoever you're giving your pussy to, be it a dyke or a dog, a white guy, an Asian guy, let him protect you. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking you. I'm not protecting you. You're not a part of my family. I don't know you. I'm not doing that. So I agree with a lot of these guys here on social media who are saying, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. These guys who say they're not protecting these females, I agree with them. For what? These women said they don't need black men. They love white men. They say they're masculine. They can take care of themselves and they can handle themselves. So why now are you people crying for help? This reminds me of when that white guy, the veganator, told Crystalline Carrison that they don't give a fuck about black women. And she started crying. Then she made a video asking why black men don't protect black women, and nobody came to her defense. And she's the same female I saw on Kid Organic's, one of Kid Organic's videos, telling him that she will bring the law on him, saying he's a psychopath and all this type of shit. She's going in on Kid Organic, threatening to bring the law against him. But I don't hear her threatening any of these white guys who are beating up these fucking men. I need to do a video on that. Let me end this video right here. That's my take on the whole TI thing. Don't expect J Prince to get involved. Do not lose your lives over black females who are not related to you and who are not elegant, faithful, and loyal to the black race. Don't do it. Just walk away, leave it alone. That's my take on it. Shout out to my new subscribers. I see you guys. Welcome aboard. I'm out.